Good morning, everyone. Tony Barhome, IFBB Pro. And today, we are 2 weeks out from the New York Pro. We are at Strong and Shapely in East Rutherford, and we're about to train some back. Let's get in there, man. All right, so we're gonna be starting this workout with pull-ups. This is essentially the same workout that I did just like a few weeks ago at Muscle Inc. Gym. However, basically the way that my mesocycles work is there's multiple weeks. It starts off at like week 1, goes all the way to like, let's say week 5, sometimes week 6, depending. Week 6 usually, or week 5 being the G-load. But essentially, every single week we ramp up a little bit extra volume. Sometimes you add an extra couple sets, whatever it is here and there. Regardless, we're gonna do 2 sets of this right now. And the goal is to either match, or actually the goal is to get more reps than the previous week. But I'm at the point where I'm like barely matching. So the goal is to at least match what I did last week. And let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. These things are the most delectable morsel you could possibly have when you're dieting. It's just like, and the more you do that, the more flavor there is. So you really gotta, and it brings you back to life. So if you're ever 2 weeks, this is like the most random scenario, but if you're ever 2 weeks out from a show, drink this and drink it just like this. Game changer. Hey, so I actually have a really good piece of advice that I feel like would make cardio a little bit easier for you guys out there. I was just chatting with Lou, the cameraman, who's also 2 weeks out from his first competition, and we were just talking about how, you know, cardio can be boring, right? Do an hour and a half, whatever it is, just you're not having fun. So what I do is I bring my Nintendo Switch with me, and let's say you're walking like on an incline, whatever it is. And the beauty of a Nintendo Switch is you can take the little controllers out, right? So you put the screen right there, you're walking on an incline, you're doing your thing, you can put each individual controller in your hand, and you can play the entire time. Obviously, whatever game you want to enjoy, if you enjoy an RPG, like I just breeze through Super Mario RPG while doing cardio, but then there's other options, like you do Mario Kart, whatever it is, whatever your favorite type of gaming scenario is, it just makes it a lot more enjoyable. You're enjoying the game, but you're also getting that work in too. So you're burning your calories, you're getting your cardio done, but you're also having a shit ton of fun. It's always a pleasant experience for me, even if the cardio is hard, you know what I mean? It just takes your mind off of it. So that said, I actually got 1 rep more than last week. So, you know, some sets if you match, some sets you get a little bit more, ends up working out. All right, so that was 3 sets of pull-ups. We're gonna be moving on to 3 sets of assisted. Kind of just like a brief reason why I appreciate doing the assisted pull-ups is because, yeah, of course, if I wanted to do pull-ups with like less control, you know, faster eccentrics and just kind of come up and down, up and down, up and down, of course I could probably do 4, 5, 6 sets of those, maybe even more volume, right? But after I'm done my 3rd or 4th set of those, typically I'm at the point of like, you know, heavy muscular fatigue, I'd say, like, or if I try to do another set, it wouldn't be too great. So the reason why I move on to the assisted, it takes some weight off your overall body weight, and it allows you to kind of like reset and try to get your, you know, form on lock, and again, try to push out a few more reps that you wouldn't have been able to if you were trying to do it with body weight, but with even more control now, because this is a machine that's kind of guiding you. So you can slow down your eccentrics even more. So one thing that I really hone in on when I'm doing these is that stretch at the bottom. I really try to make sure I bring it all the way and I just feel it all the way straight through my lats. So on the way up, it's just like a huge squeeze. And again, the goal here is we want to try to improve this body part for me. I think that was a big focus of me in this off season, and I want to continue to hone on it because I'm 2 weeks out from my first Classic Physique show, and you know how important it is to have those flaring lats when you're on stage trying to show that silhouette off. Sometimes I lay awake lying at night wondering, why is life the way that it is? And then I remember it's because I'm fucking huge. Life is fucking sick because I'm fucking huge. Okay, so now we're gonna be moving on to a single arm row. I typically train at another gym on Saturdays, so I'm gonna scour, find the right piece for today's workout, but stay tuned. So this is actually an adequate replacement to what I typically use. I don't know if it's like heavy enough, but I'm doing a lot like higher volume, so definitely feeling it really good over there. But the squeeze I'm getting is undeniable. Yo guys, bodybuilding rules. So that was 3 sets right here with a 1-arm row. Now we're moving on to 3 sets of a face pull, with the latter 2 sets being a myo-rep set of the first set. And I'll explain that again, even though I feel like I've explained it like, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7 times in multiple videos, but nobody remembers anything. I barely remember my own name at the current moment, so I'll explain it again when we get there. For the myo-rep, just a quick reminder, so the first set sets the tone. So if I get, let's say I'm aiming for 20 reps, so set number 2, I have to get 20 reps, and whether that's in like 15, 3, and then 2 with like rest pauses in between the 3 and then the 2, then that's the, so be it, that's the way that I'm gonna do it. But again, the first set sets the tone, so 20 reps, let's say I get, and then set number 2, I have to get 20 again. Could be 15, 5-second pause, 3, 5-second pause, 2, and then on the last set, same thing, but probably with a even less amount of reps for the first one. So it could be like 12, 5, 3, I don't know, whatever, something like that. But just so you kind of get the gist of it. All right, so now 16, 5-second rest. I'm gonna try to get 4 on the next one. And that'll be a total of 20. So that's 13, 4, 3. Again, with myo-reps, this is a great way to push as much sarcoplasmic fluid, which just means pump, right? Essentially that's what the pump is. As much sarcoplasmic fluid as possible into that tissue. I only did 3 sets. This is an exercise you can probably do 5, 6 sets of, right? But if you do 3 sets of it this way, you end up doing more bang for your buck. Your muscles pump, your muscle's exhausted, you probably shouldn't do anymore at this point, you're good to go. And then now we're gonna be moving on to the next exercise. And the last exercise is a cable bicep curl. I'm gonna be doing 4 sets of these. Pretty high volume, like 17, 15, 14, 12 reps, something like that. Those are brutal sets.
Yeah.
Oof. Bodybuilding rules. And that was the last set. Just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. That was a crazy back workout 2 weeks out from the New York Pro. I'm certainly feeling it. It's been a wonderful pleasure to be able to project this and put this out into the world for you guys to be watching, and for you guys to be watching and responding the way you have. I really do appreciate it. Now, if there's one thing that you can take from this video, from today, it doesn't have to be any educational content, doesn't even have to be any motivation. The only thing I want you to take away is the phrase, bodybuilding rules. Thank you, and see you guys next time.